Namaste all, this is Dr. Meenakshi here. So today I am with the new disease, that is Upashirshaka, and in modern coloration it is known as caput succedaneum. So what is this caput succedaneum or what is Upashirshaka? Today we will come to know, or we will see the explanation what is this Upashirshaka or caput succedaneum. So coming for the disease, it is a type of swelling as the child goes on the many process, difficult process during delivery, right? The child moves from the uterus, comes to the pelvic region, comes out. The long duration of stress or a difficult process goes on to the child in this labor process, and in this process the child will be fully crushed. So the result of this stress or painful process, there will be some soft painless swelling over the cranium, color of the same as a scalp. There will be a painless or a soft swelling similar to the color of a scalp. It will be similar to the scalp only. There will be no any discoloration, or there will be no any extra structure, extra growth, anything. It will be similar to the scalp color, similar skin color, but there will be a swelling, painless swelling. This swelling is nothing but it is known as Upashirshaka in Ayurvedic term. First we will see the Ayurvedic explanation. So in this process, due to the result of vitiation of Vayu, there will be a swelling, vitiation of Vayu, there will be Vata Kopa. Due to this Vata Kopa, there will be a swelling, painless swelling, soft swelling. This swelling is nothing but Upashirshaka. This whole process of labor is troublesome to the baby because of chances of Vata Kopa. As I explained, there will be vitiation of Vata. Due to this, there will be Vata Kopa. So this Vata Kopa is nothing but physiological. So it is also known as Prasuti Klesha, and this Vata Kopa makes Sthana Samshraya in the Siras. What this Vata Kopa, vitiated Vata, will do? It will take the Sthana Samshraya in the Siras, resulting in the condition called as Upashirshaka. When this Vata Kopa take the Sthana Samshraya and Shiras, it will have swelling, painless swelling in the Siras. So the condition is known as Upashirshaka. And coming for the treatment, now according to Ayurveda, we got to know what will be the cause and what will be the condition, clinical features. So coming for the treatment, what treatment we can give for this? In initial stage, it is treated as Vata Vyadhi. Usually in Vata Vyadhi, what we will go for the line of the treatment? Abhyanga and Svedana, right? So we will do same thing here. And even Parisheka and Pichudharana also plays the important role in the treatment of this Upashirshaka. But these all, I think we no need to give a separate treatment as a Abhyanga, Svedana or Pichudharana, right? Because as we see in the Navajata Shishu Paricharya, in a newborn regimen, overall, not only according to Ayurveda, normal people also in the regimen of newborn, they will follow the Snana, Abhyanga and hot water Snana and Pichudharana for babies, newborn babies, right? So that is sufficient in initial stages, because it will subside in 1 to 2 months. Actually, this caput succedaneum will be cured, or it will be cleared in 1 day or 2 days if it is due to external injury, like maybe cesarean section due to injuries of foreign parts, foreign instruments, or due to the instrument during the normal delivery only, due to any injury to the head. If it is so, then it will subside in 1 or 2 days. But due to some injury during the labor process, then it will subside in 1 or 2 months by doing this all newborn regimen, that is Navajata Shishu Paricharya. But if it didn't subside, then we should go for the further treatment. According to Vagbhata, he clearly specifies that the treatment of matured abscess, that is Pakwa Vidhrati, we should give the treatment as the Pakva Vidradi. In Pakva Vidradi, what we will do? IND, right? Incision and drainage. In such conditions, like this Upashirshaka, coming in the modern point, it have several conditions. We will see in the modern explanation. So Vagbhata says that in chronic stage, in initial stage we will go for Abhyanga and Svedana, but in chronic stage we should treat the condition as Pakva Vidradi. So this was about the explanation in the Ayurvedic part. So we will see in the modern explanation, modern concept, how they explain. Before going for modern concept, I want to show you the pic of the Caput succedaneum, because as even for my students also I will say same thing. If I go on explaining orally, nothing will be in your head, right? You should see the patient or you should see the pics, so that you will get the clear idea. As we are dealing or we are going in a pandemic disease, to show the present patient or to show the clinical conditions of a patient is not possible now. So I am going through the pics. See this pic, you can see the feature of Caput succedaneum, and it is divided, or this Caput succedaneum have the clinical conditions in 3 stages, that is Caput succedaneum, cephalohematoma and subgaleal hematoma, whereas it depends on the sutures and conditions of the placement, site of the swelling, whereas the similar color of the scalp and without any discoloration and without any inflammation like redness or inflammation is normal swelling, painless swelling is the Caput succedaneum, which not passes the sutures, and the swelling filled with the blood is known as cephalohematoma, whereas this swelling filled with the blood and which crosses the suture lines are known as subgaleal hematoma. These are the 3 conditions in cephalic hematoma. So we will see the explanation of modern now. So in modern, the definition says as a swelling is seen on a head at the time of birth. On examination, the swelling has same color as scalp and non-tenderness. This condition is nothing but Caput succedaneum, and clinically it is of 3 conditions as I explained, that is cephalohematoma, Caput succedaneum and subgaleal hemorrhage. The swelling is comparable with the Caput succedaneum because if it is, the swelling is similar to the scalp without any inflammation, redness, then it is, this condition is known as Caput succedaneum. Coming for the differential diagnosis, as we see the child or a newborn with the swelling on a head, we can't directly consider as a Caput succedaneum or cephalohematoma, right? Immediately after birth, if swelling is there due to similar color, then we can, similar color of the scalp, we can say Caput succedaneum. But in such conditions, immediately after birth in newborn we see the swelling, differential diagnosis, what all we can diagnose. As one thing is Caput succedaneum, as we saw the explanation, and another thing is encephalocele. Encephalocele, what is this? It is a anomalic disease, anomaly disorder. It will be due to neural tube defect, there will be swelling in a brain. Most probably the swelling will be in the back of a skull. This swelling is also will be present at the time of birth, but it is the anomalic disorder. Okay, so next coming for the complications. What are the complications present in this Caput succedaneum? In chronic stage, every disease will be having its own complications, right? In cephalohematoma or Caput succedaneum, the complications present are anemia, hypotension, secondary hyperbilirubin, infections, associated skull fractures. These all will be the complications in further stages. And resolution means the treatment according to the modern aspect. What will be the treatment? So resolution occurs in 1 to 2 months. As I said, it will be subsided in 1 to 2 months. Sometimes residual calcification may happen. It is about the resolution of the caput succedaneum or cephalohematoma. This condition, this disease is nothing but the upashirshaka or caput succedaneum. It is nothing but the swelling in a skull at the birth, immediately after birth. And coming for the modern aspect, this caput succedaneum will be in 3 stages as caput succedaneum, cephalohematoma and subgaleal hemorrhage. We should treat according to the condition, according to stage of the swelling. And this caput succedaneum or upashirshaka is also one of the birth injury. It will be due to the in the process, if any defect happened in the labor process, this disease or a condition will occur immediately after birth. So if you have any doubt about this disease, you can comment in a comment section box. Thank you.